In the death-defying world of big wave surfing, Tim is a legend. Not for riding the insanely huge walls of water, but for filming those who do. He says it's all about being in the right spot at the right time. But this is what happens when you're not.
This is what Tim Bonathan calls the moment.
You can look at this boat just getting over the wave. Here's me getting caught inside this monster wave. So I had the driver driving towards the rocks. There's no beach there. And I'm screaming at, mate, you're gonna have to turn, you're gonna have to turn. Oh man, it makes me scared just looking at it again. It's like, oh my God, you know?
Back home on Sydney's northern beaches, Tim's counting his blessings and his breaths.
5.
Staying surf fit with old mates, breath coach Marcus Hamill and former world champ Tom Carroll.
2, 3.
It's all about finding that last bit of oxygen under stress. Handy in Tim's line of work.
That's the thing about big wave surfing. Everything can be good 1 second and the next second you're actually dealing with life and death.
When most folks are working out when to retire, this 65-year-old is looking for the next adrenaline rush.
Started kind of back in the 80s. I hit up a surf shop in South Australia going, oh, can you sponsor me to go and shoot a couple of contests? In Bells Beach, 81 was iconic because the waves at Bells Beach in 81 were just unbelievable. The biggest waves ever.
Tim decided when it comes to shooting surfing, size really does matter.
Look at the size of an ant.
And how big's that wave, do you reckon?
Oh, that'd be 50-foot face, and then he lost it there. And I always know that when you show big waves on the big screen, the general public love it. You know, it's just, they get it. They get small man, big piece of water. And for me, as a cameraman, it's just so cinematic, so beautiful to see. This is probably one of the biggest tow waves I've ever filmed. This is judged at 80 feet. Look at this wipeout, like, I mean, look how far down he falls, you know? It is the most exciting thing. I can't tell you how much adrenaline is in it. You know, I just sitting there watching a 50, 60-foot wave coming at you and the skis driving around it, I can't get enough. It's amazing.
In a decorated career that's taken him around the world, Tim's back to show Australians the work he's most proud of.
It was a mountain.
So this is the wave, crazy world record wave.
And this is her?
Yeah, so this is Gabir.
She's the Brazilian big wave surfer who had to fight to compete with the men.
She got a world record, the biggest wave ever surfed by a lady. She kind of went through so much adversity to get there. She almost drowned doing it. She wanted to climb the Everest of big wave surfing, and she did. Honestly tell you, one of the best documentaries I've seen on any athlete, period.
And who was there to capture that moment on film?
Maybe it might be 1 or 2 times in your career that you actually get a moment, but you need to be there to document it. You need to make sure your camera's on, you make sure your lens is in focus, you're recording the best quality data. You're in a really good spot, so your boat driver or your ski driver's putting you in that spot to make sure you get the shot perfectly. It's a lot of responsibility. I love it, but it's, you know, I've done it for so long now that I can normally tick all the boxes and get the shot. And, you know, if I died tomorrow, which I don't want to do, of course, you know, like I'd have to say, well, I've had a pretty good life.
It's just phenomenal to watch, isn't it? And Tim's touring Australia with director Stephanie Johns to introduce her doco, Maya and the Wave, in select cinemas. We have the details on our website.